All right.
In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records. The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
I don't reckon resonators can live that long.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns.
Wait. If this is true, who was I all that time ago? How did I end up losing my memories?
Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us.
Why me? And what if I said no?
Too bad. We will then be forced to kill you by any means necessary.
Rover, are you all right?
I saw something. I was wearing the Blake Blue.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past, since you're a...
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue, and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on, remember?
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that. Remember? The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side. In this crisis, or any other.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Well, hot damn, a lot just happened in that one quest. Pretty damn good, I'd say. I like it. I like that part. Really, you think I don't know how the guidebook works?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Quests. Main story, Alone in the Abyss. Alone in the Abyss, you say? What's going on here? Yes, my lady. Everything has been taken care of. Don't worry. We ran into an unexpected situation. Yes. They sent us a message, and I happened to be in the vicinity. I need to escort this researcher to the tower. I'll be back shortly. Oh, I can go fight him whenever I want. I like how it's just his fucking picture, though. Sanhua, fancy seeing you here. Rover? I was assisting Madam Magistrate with certain matters. As I happened to be close to that place, I arrived slightly ahead of you. I resolved the issue. Is there anything else I can do to help? Actually, I was instructed by Madam Magistrate to discuss a confidential project. Would you mind if I ask about it now, since we're here? While the project is still confidential, if you are interested to join, it can be arranged with Madam Magistrate's authorization. Are you interested? Authorization? I am currently escorting this injured researcher to that place. If you could spare a moment, would you mind coming along? Explaining on site might be more efficient. Sure, let's go together. What? Go back? Or not much of a wait, huh? Wait, what? Did you just... Okay, I swear I was, like, focused on this. Wait, what the fuck is this one? Okay, I'm not doing that. Just a random little quest over there. I got a feeling this Tower of Adversity thing won't be so simple. Probably gonna need a max level character for this. Or multiple, which I have 0 of that. Not going to have any of that for a long time. Hey, what happened? How did you get injured? Can you believe it? I was just doing my routine specimen collection and a Howard-type D-Teep just pounced at me. What a lucky encounter. You think getting injured is lucky? Well, it didn't hurt that much. More importantly, it was an unidentified special variant. This discovery will surely enrich our database. My little injury today might save countless lives in the future. As you can see, the Tower Project, formerly known as the Tower of Adversity, is an artificial sonosphere program in development dedicated to combat simulation. Artificial what? Simply put, it's a man-made sonosphere. We renovated a large experimental site left behind by the court of Savante to build this place. This is a surreal space that can record specific information from a specific time and situation through our intervention. Regarding the court of Savante, there is a lot of information we need you to know. We shall discuss it at a later time. With this simulated environment, adversities can materialize from the subject's recollections. As you delve deeper, tougher opponents will emerge because of the difference in energy distribution pattern. Our esteemed magistrate intends to integrate this technology into military training for a more authentic experience. This could potentially reduce casualties during real-life combat. Alex, would you be willing to participate in our preliminary tests? Sure, why not? Thank you. The data we gathered from Lady Sanhua's past simulated battle agent against an elite-class Tranglet greatly aided us in our recent fight. Madam Magistrate values this project greatly. As we discussed, our soldiers' lives are at stake. I have faith that you will not disappoint her if entrusted with this task. Let's get started. Stable Zone Overdrive. This must be the one that resets every so often, huh? Bro, what? I mean, there's all kinds of currency. Rewards. What? What? Wow, they stopped giving you rewards at 9. What the fuck? Now, this is the one that resets every so often. Yeah. Yeah, it's resetting in like 13 days. I didn't say I was done. Open that door back. Open that door back up. Man, there's a lot. What level do you need to be for this? Clear the challenge with 150 seconds. Damn. Vigor cost. What do you mean, vigor? What do you mean, vigor? Oh. Wait. Oh. Wait. Don't tell me. Wait. No. No. You're telling me. Wait. But if I reset, then I won't have any. But then I. What? Okay. Before I continue going into the panic, are you telling me that if I completely use Rover, but get like all the stars on the first area, and then try to go to the next difficulty area? So, if I finish Stable Zone and unlock Experiment Zone, if I reset Stable Zone, I can't. If I reset Stable Zone, does it walk out Experiment Zone again? Because if that's true, this fucking sucks. Oh, man. Well, sadly, fucking enough, I ain't even ready right now. Well, I'll definitely have a 10 pull tomorrow. The only thing I can hope for is that the 10 pull actually gives me Carwata, finally, so I can maybe get an attempt at doing that. Unless I'm just really gonna have to hit the hard pity and the game can just keep saying, no, fuck you, like constantly, as it's been doing so far. I just want to enjoy the game and get the characters that I want to play with, please. Why can't you just do this for me? Anyway. Well. Back to the main story. Seems it'll be faster to go there.
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension in the streams. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen.
There you are, Rover.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city.
Thanks for the warning. How's your research going?
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. Take care.
Was that a voicemail?
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think it's cute. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened.
After a brief moment of thinking, you gave them a brief rundown of your meeting with Jinsei, but didn't mention Jue's
The
disappearance.
Fraxidas again? Ugh, those jerks.
About Jian.
Jian the General, Jinsei the Magistrate, and Jue, Jinzhou's Sentinel. Is there any kind of connection between them?
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian used to be a military doctor.
Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou's past. A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinsei, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards, as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, The remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Whoa, first time hearing about all that.
Why did Jue choose Jin Si to be the magistrate?
Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates.
Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us. Their thinking tends to be elusive to the average person.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day. Not gonna lie.
Does it ever ask the opinion of the person selected?
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. It must have been so difficult for her. I remembered people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience and authority in the political realm. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they trusted Jue's judgment.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrates were all top-notch at running the show. And Madame Jinsi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. She was made for this. What is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine.
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
There's another overseer of the Fraxidus working in Jinzhou.
They sent 2 overseers at once. Their scheme must be far more expansive than we thought, though the Fraxidus do seem to know a lot about you. Their ideology and actions are too dangerous, and right now, the odds are in their favor. If we rush into a confrontation, it could lead us into their traps. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
Jue asked me to find Jian in the Norfall Barrens at a specific time.
The Norfall Barrens? It's been a battlefield since ancient times.
Rover, it's dangerous there. The Norfall Barrens is the front line in our defense against the Threnodian. We must be careful about going there. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
An organization called the Black Shores has been watching me.
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. Sounds like the name of a place, but I've never seen it on any map.
This flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came from with my ability.
The Black Shores is an organization that studies the lament.
We're still in the dark about Fraxidus' plans, and the Norfall Barrens is too risky. The Black Shores seems to be our only option now, but if we are to look for them with only a photo of this flower, it's going to be difficult.
Since it's about flowers, we should go ask Grandma Lin.
Yes, Grandma Lin runs a flower shop. I'm sure she can give us some tips.
You're making me blush a little. Grandma Lin loves listening to storytellers. I think I saw her earlier. Let's go look for her.
Xisha, Yang Yang, what brought you here?
Hey, Grandma Lynn. We're here for some stories today. And here's our new friend. Ta-da! We've got the ultimate badass here. The one who can crush TDs, cook up echoes, knock Inferno Rider flat, and KO Phalian Baringle with a single punch. The legendary Rover.
Why, this lady looks too young to be called a grandma.
Oh, my. You're such a sweetheart.
Grandma Lynn, since you're the flower expert, I got a favor to ask.
Have you seen flowers like this one before?
I'm familiar with most of the flowers local to Jinzhou, but this one... Oh, it doesn't match anything we have here. I don't think I've seen anything similar. Not even in the plant encyclopedias.
Oh no. If not even a flower expert like you can recognize it, who else could help us?
Oh, Chisha, I'm far from an expert. We've got a plant-type resonator here in Jinzhou, remember? She knows the plants much better than me.
Oh, are you talking about that young lady? I always see her helping out at your store.
Yes, she has been a great help. She knows a lot about everything plant-related, and she is such a sweet child. Her smiles always make me happy. She reminds me of the lovely starflowers. I'd call out to her, "Little starflower, it's dinner time," and she'd always answer with her brightest smile. What a lovely girl.
That's a cute nickname.
Oh, how I wish she was my granddaughter. She's probably up in the back mountain doing some field research. I said I wanted a field in the back mountain to plant my flowers, and she offered to help right away. That's where she is now, checking it out. Go in that direction, and soon you'll see a waterfall. Walk right through the waterfall, then you'll reach the back mountain.
Thank you so much, Grandma Lynn.
Oh, anytime, dearie. Don't forget to visit my Penjing shop. I'll have treats ready for you.
Huh. Go to the waterfall behind the square. Well, what if I sure as shit don't want to? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna end this 4 minutes earlier because I do have, I want to render some videos so I don't have to render like 10 videos tomorrow because I don't think I'm gonna have time for that.